Hey there, and welcome to Factorio Space Age. My name is Varun, and in the last episode, we had, from what I saw in the video, editing it just literally yesterday, we have our science going, and we were contemplating, I'm actually going to pause that, contemplating taking some of this back so that we can research it. I'm not 100% sure on that idea, but I think it's worth trying as we kind of work towards getting all the science back here for the future biolabs. So we're gonna push forward with that, but I'm gonna make a little disclaimer. I am back from all of my vacation stuff. Let's pause the technology thing again, so I don't spoil any of that stuff. I'm back from my vacation. Hopefully going to resume the standard 2-a-day schedule of releasing my episodes. But one thing that is really cool is because of just how tight everything was with the time I needed off for traveling and family stuff and everything like that, I am recording this episode like the day before it's going to release, and people have already seen the episode that released this morning at like 12:30 in the morning today, which was the very last thing I did before I saved it in this game. So I went through everybody's comments. This is the first time I'm actually kind of being able to look at what everyone has suggested and kind of like add that in. And it's kind of funny because not a lot of people had like super insane big, strategies or things to suggest for Kleba. I feel like on my other planets, people had. It wasn't a plethora of comments, but there was at least a notable amount of comments on things I could have done differently with my designs or certain things on both Fulgora and Vulcanus. Here in Kleba, not so much. The big ones, somebody had mentioned that. I was very interested in improving the speed of my mech suit. I like having the speed I'm at, but I would like to go faster. And I was thinking of trying to make a quality mech suit, but they pointed out that just upgrading my legs to higher quality legs would probably give me the boost I need. And it would be a lot better bang for a buck. And so that's a very awesome idea, and I think I want to try and implement that at some point, getting some rare legs made. They also gave me, I wonder if it'll work here, control plus, control minus. No, but that's for the UI or the GUI in game. I think it's for this, control plus. At least I thought it was. Maybe I'll have to look at that hotkey. But because I was having problems looking at the thruster, control minus plus, left control minus, or nope, that's not working. Yeah, you can't see all the way down on the right on the GUI over here, and I wanted to zoom that out. But someone else had mentioned the landing pads, and this is something I do want to point out. This is actually my first hey Woob, what are you doing over here? Because if I go back to let me see here, they were talking about the landing pad. What am I going? And specifically the cargo bay attachments, because what I didn't know is that the cargo bay actually increases, it kind of says here, increases the hub and landing pad inventory size, but it just says what it's increasing is the inventory size. And I suppose the hub is the one that's on the space platform, the landing pad is the one that's on the planet. So yeah, this isn't saying that it increases that you get more landing pads so that you can send down more cargo pods. And the closest place is if you alt left click, you come here to the Factoriopedia, launches cargo pods, receives cargo pods. Okay, this is basically here saying where it receives cargo pods is the only place that it actually in game says that it does that. And I kind of disagree with that, Woob. I really think that this should be named something more intuitive to describe the function that it does, because it isn't just this, it isn't a storage chest. It isn't just cargo, right? I mean, I get, like, to me, Bay is I guess, now that I'm trying to fight myself and play devil's advocate, I could see Bay being the thing that actually receives the cargo pod, but it's still not super intuitive. Like, if it was like landing pad extension or something like that, sure, it's a longer name, but that would in my mind signify, like, okay, it probably makes inventory space bigger, and it also extends the landing pad and would possibly make it, bring more cargo pods down. I had tried sending down like a ton of stuff from the inventory running things. I like shift clicked a whole bunch down, and things were just stuck in here and weren't able to go down. And I was super confused by that. And someone pointed out that, well, it's because you don't really have a lot of these cargo bays attached to your landing pad. So I very much appreciate that. But I kind of feel a personal little W that this one was something I missed, and it wasn't like obviously in the description, like, oh yeah, this makes it so that you can send down tons of things. Because there's been a lot of things I've been like curious and confused on that seem like there were like I actually didn't even know that like you could even use cargo bays to extend the thing in the first place. I basically just missed those in the inventory, which was, yeah, it's on me, but I don't think it's on me for this one at this point. But the last thing that someone had mentioned that is so amazing, they said I apparently already have access to it, a heating tower. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's right here. I mean, it makes sense that it's like they have these things kind of organized in different lanes of what, like, this is all power stuff. Actually, that kind of makes, well, trying to justify why this isn't here. I mean, this is kind of like alternative power in a sense. Generates heat from chemical. Let me actually do this. Generates heat from chemical fuels with very high efficiency. Does not stop burning when at maximum temperature. Passes heat to connect heat pipes, which can be used for steam power or to prevent freezing. Passes heat. Oh yeah, so you can use it in the steam boilers or like the thermal ones. Okay. So now, one thing I saw when I was going through and editing and posting all these videos and getting them up over the last weeks and stuff, I thought about here, like, what happens if this gets stuck full of science? Is that a thing? Can that happen? No. I hope not, at the very least. Okay, I did already factor for that by forcing these onto that lane, so there's always room for that science. Okay, beautiful. So I guess the first step is going to be actually building that rocket so we can send some of the stuff home. And that means we need to be able to build rockets, blue chips and stuff like that. How difficult is that going to be? What's the challenge that I'm going to be facing here with trying to create all that stuff here? Do I go through building all that stuff here? Why is that? Oh, that shows the cart that I'm using there. Okay. I thought, if I remember correctly, that I had brought stuff to make a rocket silo. Is that already down here? It is. Let's... Oh yeah, now this is feeling awesome. We're playing some Factorio now. There's some of those things. I don't need the calcite. Rocket silo. Sorry for that brief pause. I had an enormous sneeze that I muted myself for and pointed my head away from the computer. If anyone hasn't figured it out yet by the sound of my voice, I am battling a cold. Very fun stuff. If you've never had a cold, it's just the best. No. Yeah, so there's going to be plenty of me probably pausing or muting myself or maybe cutting an episode short here or there. I'm really hoping that I kind of just end up having so much fun getting lost in this game that I don't remember being sick. That would be preferred. I literally want to put this right next to it so I can just feed from it, because I literally might do that. Rocket parts. It's been over 2 weeks since I've played Factorio at this point because of all the holiday stuff. Some of this feels weird. Like, it feels weird in a sense. Like, I'm like, okay, how does a rocket go again? Even though I know how to make a rocket. I can make rocket fuel in a biochamber. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that productivity. Okay, so we're bringing nutrients. That means we're also going to need light oil. So now, okay, I'm kind of wondering what's going on now with this, like how we get to that point. Bioflux and jelly. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. We already got plenty of that stuff. Oh my gosh, I know what I'm doing. We're gonna make one that gets there from the stuff. And that was probably very confusing, but what I mean by that is, holy crap, it's still dark on this planet. What I mean is I want to find a better place to build something. Actually, let's go to my test area. Man, I remember you just making so much stuff and kind of wasting so much stuff, I feel like. But hey, that's the name of the game. On Gleba here. This is a weird planet. It's such a weird planet. Okay, yes. Plenty of building space. I really just wish I had some lights. I wonder if there's anything I could do to get some lights. I'm in such a weird mood. I think it's partially being sick, partially getting to play Factorio again after 2 weeks. Feels good. It feels really good. I very much apologize for any sniffling stuff people hear. I will be trying my absolute best to keep that to a minimum. I don't know why I'm putting power. Oh yeah, for the lights, because it's light out now and I don't really need the lights anymore. I'm gonna thank myself after I sit here and think about this for another 10 minutes and it becomes dark. Okay, let's start from the top down, like I always do. Rocket fuel. And we also have you can crack in this stuff. Oh my goodness. This is sick. Oh, there was a sniffle I missed. Alright, start backwards. Well, actually, no, because I want to do that weird-ass, or excuse me, weird-ass. I suppose this isn't channel for children. I don't have to, I'm not hanging out with my nieces and nephews like I was earlier and need to be watching my voice. I'm one of those people who's bad like that. I don't have children myself, but then when I hang around my nieces and nephews, I'm like having to constantly reel it in and hold my adult speech. So this needs 0.4 of the bioflux. So this could feed 5 of these. Sure, let's go like that. That sounds like a good amount of rocket fuel. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'm gonna need 30 jelly a second. It's a lot of jelly. Actually, way more than that. So I'll need 30 plus 4. 34 jelly a second. Jelly. About to be very jelly. Biolubricant. All natural, organic biolubricant. It's good for your skin. Gosh, I am in such a weird mood. Holy cow. So we're just gonna have to increase this. Really. Three extra of those bad boys. Boom, we're in rocket fuel town. Okay. Sweet. Let's just do that. It's that easy. Actually, I should bring those buildings with me because I don't have a lot of those buildings. Let's go like this. So it's in the clipboard. Let's come over here and see what we're doing. One guy making jelly. And we also have like a single tree. That is not going to cut it. Yikes. Okay, we're going to need more of that fancy soil. We're going to need more of the fancy soil. Artificial jelly nut soil. Okay, so I think what I do is I collect some seeds. That's what I'm going to need to make more, right? Aren't even coming down the line yet. These belts are sweet, but they're kind of so fast. You really can't even see what's going on. And this recipe gives you really just 2% jelly nut seeds. Okay, there's one. I probably need to like locate some more artificial jelly nut, or not artificial. Just some straight up jelly nut trees and place some more of that stuff down over here. Jelly brains. Why am I doing that? Just go slap it in the machine. Bam. Okay. Nutrients, that's what I'm missing. And this makes 10 each. Okay, so that's 2 more trees. I'm sure somebody's done the math on these, but I wonder if I also Alt left click. Growth time, 5 minutes, yields 50 jelly nut. So that's 10 jelly nut a minute. 1 jelly nut every 6 seconds. Each tree is 1 jelly nut per 6 seconds. So if you had 6 tree plantation things, you'd get 1 jelly nut a second. Mathematical. What am I looking at that for? I need to look at this. I always like put my hand up to the screen as if anyone can see that, but on the right side of the screen, if you will, you can just visualize me pointing at it right now. 2 a second. So you basically need 12 trees. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Plus, so we can get the actual correct size here. Oh, and this one's just loaded with them. Beautiful. Okay, so I need more nutrients. Come over here. How many of these can I make over here, actually? Let's just really load this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more. We're doing all 7 of those. This, I suppose this is something that would be very good, because this doesn't spoil. Yeah, making this landfill stuff does not spoil, which is very awesome. I should give this back some jelly nut seeds so we can keep those rolling. Okay, jelly nut, jelly nut, jelly nut, jelly nut, jelly nut, jelly nut. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that was definitely a big sniffle. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna kind of let this thing catch up. And yeah, it doesn't look like I need another one of these to really get in here. Just yet, yeah, because I don't have the jelly production. Is there any? Do I have any of those towers on me? Can I build one of those towers? Should have a couple of those bad boys. They're all growing. Send that back. Man, this planet is weird. Definitely gonna go snag these other. I need the seeds. That's what we want right now. Does this need to be right here? Part of me doesn't think so. One thing I also realized too is that can't these accidentally rip the seeds out? Yeah, they can. I probably have seeds somewhere on the line. So these are going to use filter. Wait, I'm just going to go, if I go like that, I'm going to go blacklist. Because then these will also take the spoilage out. Oh my goodness, that's probably something I definitely should go check to see how much of those seeds are just stuck on the line somewhere. Yeah, because they would just get down to here, wouldn't they? And then they'd get like trapped in this green area. Or they get like trapped in this loop or something. You know, it actually looks like it really didn't become a problem, but I'm still glad I recognized that before that ever did become a problem. More jelly nut seeds, please. Take a few of those so we can make a little more of this. Let's go with the 3. kind of interesting that it shows me those different things. Like how this one's yellow. It only shows a green one there because it... yeah, it looks like there's something in the way that's actually preventing that from being... Okay. That makes sense. So now my goal basically is to try to get enough jelly nut onto here that this thing can't keep up. Right? Because I need tons of the jelly at this point, I think. I wouldn't say tons of it, but, you know, we're going to need more. I think I could... One, 2, 3. I think I can put the 3 more on here, but... Issue seems right now of just harvesting enough jelly nut. This thing seems to be able to... I'll do it like that. But I suppose it works out the same way. The same either way. Okay, yeah, now we're getting to the... Okay, now we're getting some jelly. Oh. Just gonna get them all down here, because why not? Okay, we got our jelly. It's making 6 a second. Some tell me that's probably not enough. And this recipe again was... Oh, it's basically the same thing. So I think I can really get rid of this. How's Bioflux accidentally ending up on there still? Where is this going? I think that was some extra nutrients or something. Okay. Or if I just put extra power pole there. Actually, these probably really need to be just upgraded to the big ones. Red chips, no red chips, huh? I didn't bring any of those back with me. Yes we did. Where are we at? Stopped at Gleba. Hand them over. Okay, so the other thing I'm curious about is... I think I need to... do another one like this. Yeah, I think you need 2 tracks down. Okay, I'll get the fit there, or maybe not. Let's try this maneuver. Alt B. Trains. Create blueprint. Yeah, that's what I thought. Game. Just need some iron plates. Now I'm curious how it's all going to line up with I thought I had iron plates chilling somewhere. Guess not. Use those bad boys up. I do remember seeing some over here, though. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, and this is the stuff that's gotta, like, expire, too. Okay, cool. I gotta stick it in the machine. Gleba, you weird, weird planet. We need, what, like 10 of those? Just to make that one cart. And go. They're gonna slap it down. Beautiful. I love how that actually is like still right in the middle of the train. And this one should, yes, still have a slot for seeds. So now makes me want to do a weird could it actually be possible? Oh, it's one off. Are you for real? I'm so sad I can't make that work. Wait. Wait. No. I mean, I could do something like that. But that was kind of where I really wanted to put the other one. Shoot. Get that underground belt. If it was just one more space, because then I could have it unloading onto it. But what we'll do is we'll have it come this way. And then we'll have a belt. One go up. And one go down. One go right there. This one can go turbo underground belt. I think I'm gonna need a deletion planner for this. There we go. Wow, that is so kind of cool how you can like sneak things in there. I'm doing it that way. So now this one cannot put into there. We need to put a power pole. Heck, I don't know. Right there, I guess. We're gonna put a third one right there. Get some food. Output your stuff. How do we get the spoilage out of here? I guess like this. Blacklist. Everything but the seeds. Okay, making a lot more Yamaka stuff. Now we can sneak some of the stuff and make some rocket fuel. I think it's a good spot to stop this episode. Hey, I did a full episode while on a cold. Hopefully it wasn't too gross. But I'm feeling good. I'm excited to be doing this. So thanks so much for joining me. Looking forward to actually building the rocket fuel in the next episode. And take care.